Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you? Morning.
Hello.
How are you guys today?
Fine.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Okay, so we have Ceci, Guillermo, Irama, and Rinaldo. All right. I think we can start with the photo view, and then anybody who joins us is welcome. So what we're going to do today, we are actually going to start with one. Well, we're gonna do two listening activities. Listening comprehension activities, and then we're going to continue talking about achievements and describing personal achievements. We're going to have conversations as well, and the rest of the class we're pretty much going to practice the grammar, which is the last part we are missing. um, we're going to see past perfect simple, and past perfect progressive. Okay, begin with, we're gonna try to finish around 11:20, more or less, maybe 11 if we finish before. Questions that you have with this part?
No.
No questions.
No, no.
Right, very good. So we're going to start with this. It says facing challenge. Okay, I have facing challenge, and then I have these different pictures. What do you understand with the expression facing challenge? What do you guys understand?
Mm, it's something task to do um, to and and this challenge are in front of me, and I need do or achieve. I don't know. I explain. Explain me.
Can you repeat it again?
Is something task to do for me. It is task in this task is in front to me,
Okay.
and I need to um, lograr achieve.
Okay, to achieve. All right. Very good. Yes, so
Uh,
it's more or less like that. Yes, Guillermo?
I think it's something like you need to confront,
Okay.
maybe.
So yeah, I think both of you have the idea. In this case, facing challenge is, if I use the words that Guillermo used, yes, we have to confront.
From here.
Yeah, the problem that we're facing, or the challenge in this case, even if it's difficult, and if we do it, then we're going to be able to achieve what we are looking for. Okay, is it understandable? Yes.
Yes.
What about the rest? Do you guys understand?
Yes.
Okay, Ceci, Reynaldo.
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
All right, very good.
Stand facing challenge.
Let's see. Okay, so we're going to actually continue with this, and this is one of the activities we're going to be doing. The first activity, actually. Well, we're gonna watch and we're gonna listen in a moment to Nadia Reese. This is her. She's a famous runner, and she's going to tell you in the video about running in marathons. Okay, but before we actually start watching the video, I have this question, and this is what we're going to do. It says in the blue box, do you think Nadia had to overcome a lot of problems or difficulties to achieve running and winning in marathons? This question is the question that I want you to reflect, to think. It's your opinion. And then I'm going to give you 4 minutes to write this opinion in the Zoom chat, okay? The question again is, do you think Nadia
Yeah.
had to overcome a lot of problems or difficulties to achieve running and winning in marathons? And I'm gonna give you 4 minutes. Please write your opinion in the Zoom chat. And I'm going to read them, okay?
Yeah.
Teacher,
Yes?
where is our achieve?
Achieve is when you get to your objective.
All right, you
Or goals.
go now.
Yes, or your
Yes.
goals, exactly.
All right.
So please write your opinion about this question in the Zoom chat, and I'm going to read. We have 4 minutes for this. I'm gonna be here reading your opinions, okay? if you have questions, let me know, okay? I'm still waiting for your responses. Okay, Guillermo. Okay, yeah, the discipline is the schedule, the time. Oh yes, maybe following a diet. Sí, Alberto. Right, her legs. Okay, yeah, possibly. Maybe she's suffering from like post. Okay, Francisco to win marathon. Okay, yeah, she had to train a lot and be enthusiastic. Physical condition in good state, yeah, to maintain it. Yes, they need to train to have or to achieve higher resistance when they are training. Okay, very good. I'm gonna continue reading for the waiting for the others, and then we're going to watch the video. Let's see. Okay. Her career, okay. Okay. Yes, it's motivational as you mentioned. Yes. And let's see. See a lot of obstacles. She actually faced challenge as we stated at the beginning. Yes, to win marathons. The main difficulty, yes, discipline, always. And I think that's something that we can all agree. She probably needed to be disciplined to achieve her goals. Okay. Let's see who's missing. Hi, oh, sorry. Shit. All right, so I'm gonna.
Teacher,
Yes.
what is the meaning of incessant from the paragraph from here, Hiram Galvan?
Constant or incessant. Always.
Yeah. Are you trying to say that like constant,
Yes.
like in a constant, like they don't stop, they continue doing it. Like,
Okay.
all right. So in this case, I mean, I'm going to wait for the others, but we're gonna continue. And here, this is the first activity we're gonna do with the video, and as you listen to Nadia. Like I said, she's a famous runner, and she's going to talk to us about running in marathons. Okay, she's gonna talk to us about running in marathons. The question that I want you to focus on, or the information that she says, is this: what is her biggest achievement? Okay, what is her biggest achievement? She's going to mention about her life and running, and you're going to tell me if it's that she has run more than 100 marathons, or if her biggest achievement is that she broke a national record for the marathon. Okay?
Mhm.
Questions with this? Anybody? Questions? What are you going to do?
No questions.
No question.
All right. Okay, so let me move to the software of the book. Oh, hold on. So I can show you the video. Right. Okay. Okay, here it is. So just remember the question is, what is her biggest achievement, right? And I'm gonna play the video.
I ran my first marathon when I was 14 years old. Back then, I didn't have any proper training or running experience, but I was inspired to do it after watching a marathon on TV. That first race was one of the most painful experiences of my life. I broke down in tears and felt like giving up halfway through. But my dad, who was running with me that day, kept telling me that I could do it and to believe in myself. He taught me the power of mental strength that day and helped me reach the finish line. After that, I started training seriously and running more marathons every year. In 2013, I became the youngest Latin American woman in the world to run 100 marathons. Now, at the age of 32, I've completed 128 marathons in addition to other adventure races and triathlons.
Okay. Were you able to get what is her biggest achievement? Or do you want to listen one more time?
She had run more than 100 marathons.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody agrees on this?
Yes, I agree.
Okay. What
Yes.
about the rest? Yes?
Yes.
Letter A. Okay. We're gonna check. Yes, pretty much. So, as she mentioned, yes, she has run more than 100 marathons, and that is one of, well, that is her biggest achievement, according to what she says in the video. Now, moving on from this part, we're going to focus a little bit on this. So Nadia talked a little bit about her running experience and how she was feeling, okay? And I want you to read the following questions. It says, why do you think she says you need mental toughness to overcome physical pain when running? And sorry, here's what does she mean when she says, if you can overcome that mental barrier, your body will follow? Okay, we're going to watch another part of her video, and I want you to focus on these two questions. You don't have to write, I just want you to pay attention, okay? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna send these pictures to the WhatsApp group so everybody has questions in hand in case they need something. But hold on, let me just send them to you. Give me 1 second and let me know when you receive the message. Okay. Okay, I sent the picture to the WhatsApp group. Did you receive it?
Yes.
Yes,
All
I
right.
agree.
Very good. So I want you to focus on the phrases that I showed you. Okay, you don't have to answer the questions yet, but I want you to focus on those questions, and then I'm going to tell you what you're gonna do. Okay, here you go.
Running is a sport against yourself. It tests both your mind and your body. The more I push myself, the more I learn about myself. So running helps me grow as a person and become the best person I can be. Without doubt, the pain. No matter how hard you train, it's impossible to avoid feeling pain when running a marathon. You need a lot of mental toughness to push through it. Ultimately, on race day, it comes down to how bad do you want it? Do you believe in yourself? If you can overcome that mental barrier, your body will follow.
Your body will
Mhm. Were you able to listen to these 2 points, or do you want to listen one more time?
One more time.
Okay.
Running is a sport against yourself. It tests both your mind and your body. The more I push myself, the more I learn about myself. So running helps me grow as a person and become the best person I can be. Without doubt, the pain. No matter how hard you train, it's impossible to avoid feeling pain when running a marathon. You need a lot of mental toughness to push through it. Ultimately, on race day, it comes down to how bad do you want it? Do you believe in yourself? If you can overcome that mental barrier, your body will follow.
Okay. Is it better now?
Yes.
All right. Pay attention to what you're going to do, because you're going to give me your opinion on these 2 questions, but I'm going to give you 5 minutes, okay? It's gonna be here in class. I want you to send a WhatsApp audio, okay? You're gonna do it here as we are in the class. You're going to send a WhatsApp audio to the group, okay, answering these 2 questions, okay, with your opinion. You don't have to say what she said, but it's your opinion, okay?
Okay.
Yes, everybody understands? Everybody agrees?
We are speaking and record and send in the WhatsApp
Yes.
group.
So you can, if you want, you can put your microphones in mute. But I'm gonna give you 5 minutes so you can read and answer the questions, okay? And send the WhatsApp to the WhatsApp group. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to be here if you have any questions. But remember, we're gonna do it in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm listening to some of your answers. I'm waiting for the rest. And then we're gonna continue with the next part, okay? All right, so I'm waiting for one more, and we're gonna continue with the rest of the activities. I have listened to some of you, and some of you are very specific, which is good. Let's see who else answers. Right. Okay. So I think nobody's recording anything. So I'm going to continue listening to the audios later as a part of like after the class. So don't worry about it. And now we're gonna continue with this. We're going to work with critical thinking, and the main focus would be analyzing. Okay. Now this is the thing that we're going to do. We are going to brainstorm, okay, different personality traits that a marathon runner must have. Okay, this is what I'm going to ask you to do. You're going to discuss and you're going to make a list in a Word document or in a piece of paper. If you prefer a piece of paper, you can do it in a piece of paper. If you want to use a Word document, you can use a Word document. Okay, and you're going to prepare to share the information with your peers. This is what you're going to do. Oh, sorry, hold on. I Okay. In this case, what are personality traits? What are they? What do you understand by this?
What does this mean? Personality traits?
Yes. What do you guys
I don't-
understand by that?
I don't understand the word traits or traits.
Okay, traits. Right. What about the rest? Do you guys understand?
No.
No. Okay.
Not much.
Personality traits are
Three.
like personality characteristics. Okay. Characteristics and traits are pretty much similar in this case. So it would be like the characteristics or the personality of a marathon runner. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Francisco, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to think about the different characteristics and the personality of a marathon runner and what they must have to actually be a marathon runner. Okay, but for this, I'm going to send you to the breakout rooms and I'm going to give you 5 minutes for you to work in groups of 3. Okay, you're going to work in groups of 3. And I want you to create and make a list of the different characteristics that a marathon runner must have. Okay, everybody has to share something. It's not only be quiet and that's it. Everybody has to speak. Okay, I'm gonna send this picture to the WhatsApp group so you can have it just in case. But everybody participates. Wait a minute. All right. And I'm gonna, did you receive the picture?
Yes.
There.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm gonna make groups of 4 people, and the 4 of you can discuss and create a list of the personality traits that a run marathon runner has to have. Okay, in the group 1 are going to be Alberto, Brenda, Cecilia, and Francisco. Okay, everybody
Yes.
speaks, please. And in group 2 is going to be Guillermo, Iram, Oscar, and Reinaldo. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure everybody participates. There you
How
go.
can I join the group?
Okay.
I'm going to send the invitation.
Okay.
You should receive it right now.
From mental, how to say, mental from.
Excellent condition physical.
Mm,
Maybe athletic.
is physical condition.
G.
Athletic,
Physical G
physical G.
with G.
Physical. Where? E?
PH. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Athletic.
Disciplinate.
Discipline.
Discipline.
Mm, high discipline. Okay. Yeah. Training routine.
Training routine. Yeah.
Also, maybe energetic.
What?
And
Energetic.
Okay.
yeah. What else?
Without vicious in English. How is it say? Without
vicious.
I don't know.
Since no. Bad habits.
Habit, yes.
Without
Bad
bad
habits.
habits. Yes. Okay.
Can be based.
What?
Can be based anyway, without bad habit.
Anyway. Characteristics. What is characteristics of personality? It's constant.
Constancy in achieving goals, no? Constancy in achieving goals.
Achieving goals? What is that?
Lograr the goals. Achieving. No. Achieve in the achieving. Yes. In
goal. Personality. Another characteristic of personality. She needs strong, constant, discipline. Emotional, strong, emotional.
Medical reviews. Reviews. Review. W. Reviews. WS.
What is this? Revisiones.
No?
What?
Performance.
Yeah, but I tried to explain about who the people complement with another, like a motivation or something like that.
So they need to have a trainer.
Yes,
They need to be well prepared.
yeah, they need to practice.
Okay.
I understand that because run a marathon is not too easy. You need a preparation to start in this.
So the runner needs good physical condition, mental toughness, enthusiastic, discipline, optimistic, and they need a trainer.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
All right, let me share just the presentation. Hold on. This one. All right, before we actually continue with the next activities, I do want you guys to share what you put on your list, but in general, like who would like to tell me about the different characteristics or personality trait that you put for a marathon runner? What did you guys put? Who would like to share something? You can participate individually and you can tell me the things. All right, so in this case, then I'll ask. Let's see, for example, Cecilia, what are some of the things that you guys put?
We discuss about a personality trait that a marathon runner must to have is good physical condition, mental toughness,
Mhm.
discipline, be enthusiastic, optimist, and they need practice or need a trainer to stay in this discipline.
Okay. All right, very good. So yeah, so they maybe they need you mentioned they need like some sort of motivation, right? Or motivation from somebody else.
Yes, well, in my case, when I studied the high school,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I know in two friends uh, because they complement to another one. If I don't understand me, I mean we are in the career annual career of the high school,
Okay.
and one aren't now be a sport, and the other person was a sport totally,
Okay.
and they are running together, and the others say, come on, you can do it, come on, you only paid 3 kilometers, something like that, and the other people say that, okay, I can't anymore, please stop it, and something like that, because I try to explain to maybe some people need another person to motivate it or helps to continue the marathon.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes they need especially when it's the first time, as you mentioned, running a marathon. they need maybe another person to push to like, you can do it, don't worry, like you're going to finish. So that's good. All right. What about the rest of you? In this case, for example, Reynaldo, Iram, what about the things that you put in the personality trait?
Hiram made a list.
Mhm.
He already sent to the WhatsApp group, but
Yes.
we have the personality traits. He must be athletic, disciplined, energetic, have constancy, being healthy, and emotional intelligent.
Okay. All right. Very good. Now, in this case, for example, these are the things that you discussed as a group in the breakout
Hello?
rooms. But what are some? I would like to listen to the rest of you guys. What are some other things that you can think of in terms of personality traits for a marathon runner? What are some other things that you consider important for a marathon runner to have?
The physical condition.
The physical condition, okay. What else? What do you guys think?
I think they need to love what they do.
Uh-huh. Okay, definitely they need to love what they do because it's not easy.
I, in my opinion, the emotional intelligence or the mental, the strong mental, is very important to do whatever challenge. In that case, the marathon is a challenge, and then I think the strong mental is
Toughness,
is
the mental toughness.
Mhm.
strongness is principal characteristic, and it must a runner.
That a runner must have. Yes, mental toughness. Because it's not, like we mentioned before, it's not easy. And I mean, the thing is that, as you guys mentioned before, if your physical condition is not the best, you need the motivation, as Ceci was saying, also from somebody else to push you. But you also, as Hiram is saying, you need the mental toughness to actually continue, because it's, I mean, you don't run from one day to another. It's a process, as everything. Okay. Anybody else who wants to share something?
And good morning, I'm here.
Okay. Yes.
It's very late, but I'm here. Well, I think about the marathon runner. I think you must be strong and challenging personally,
Hmm.
good physical condition, and you have a diet.
Okay. Yeah, that's also important.
Yes, and you have you maybe dissipate
Discipline.
disciplines. Yes.
Okay.
The
Yes.
correct word is discipline, or how do you say discipline?
Disciplined.
Discipline.
Yeah, disciplined with a D at the end. To as an adjective, disciplined.
Can you write it down?
Yes, I'm gonna send it to the WhatsApp group. I mean, to the chat. Disciplined. When we use it
That
as an
that
adjective,
means disciplinado, and
yes,
disciplina
discipline without the D.
without ed. Okay, thanks. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, hold on. I spelled it wrong.
All
Okay.
right.
And as Brenda said, they don't have. Okay. Yeah, that's also important. Not to have a like a breathing problem, respiratory disease also. All right. Very good. So we're gonna move forward from this. And okay, before we actually continue, in silence, okay? You don't have to read it out loud. Take a moment. I have this dialogue, and I have speaker A and speaker B. Take a moment to read the dialogue, and then in the end, I want you to tell me why speaker A is congratulating speaker B. Okay, take a moment, read this paragraph, and tell me about it.
Mm.
The class finishes at like 11, 11:20.
11, 11:20.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, did you finish reading the dialogue?
Yes.
Okay, so why is speaker A congratulating speaking B? Speaker B, sorry.
Because speaker B is have a work and training, and he take medal the power flight.
Powerlifting.
Yeah, power lift.
Okay, everybody agrees?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what was speakers B biggest achievements in the end, according to the dialogue?
She or he won a medal
Yes.
for power lifting.
Yes.
Exactly. Okay. So the biggest achievement and the reason why speaker A is congratulating him or her, it's because they won a medal for powerlifting. Okay.
Yes.
So now we're going to focus on this. One of my biggest achievements, and we're actually continuing with that. I'm going to ask you, and you're going to do this again in breakout rooms. You're going to talk about the biggest achievement you have had in your life so far. It doesn't have to be something really big. Maybe your goal or your objective was to bake brownies, and you were able to bake brownies. That's one of your biggest achievements. Okay? But you have to explain why. For example, in my case, one of the biggest achievements that I have had in my life is that I was able to prepare carne asada in a grill, because I was never able to do it until one day I asked my brother to teach me, and I was able to do it. Okay, so that was the biggest achievement I had. Again, it's not like big, but it was an objective that I had in my life. Okay, so now
Okay.
you're gonna talk about that, and well, no, we're not gonna speak in groups. Let's just go to the breakout room, and I'm gonna give you some time for this, but I'm going to send you the picture of this so you can have, and then later we discuss about it. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for this because I'm going to separate you in groups of 2 or in
Okay.
pairs. So you're gonna have more space to work. Let me just take this one. And all right. So 5 minutes. Accept the invitation to the breakout room and discuss about the biggest achievement you had.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, who starts?
Me?
Oh,
Well, one of my biggest achievement is I have had is won a trophy in when I was in soccer in my school, elementary school.
so did you win a trophy, Eric?
In elementary school,
Uh, in any sport or in any
in soccer.
soccer?
Yes,
So do you like so? Do you play soccer? You play
yes.
soccer?
Well, not now.
Not now?
Yes.
Not anymore
No,
because of the pandemic, or there is another reason?
because I
in a big tournament, and it was an international tournament, and I won a medal. I think that's my biggest achievement.
Okay. And I think my big change is um, is to have reached this level in English class because year ago I started studying and abandoned and no haven't finished the the course or the study, and I sad I don't speak English well, and I haven't time. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared English, and I lost. And my my changes is
Was scared or right now you are scared?
yes, I have scary English, but it's my chance speak English. And
One time prepared lasagna and it's no no was good the plate. To me, my best achievement is uh, learning to cook and with good season. I have the good season in the proper the turkey and paella, Spain. Uh, I propose to cooking turkey and paella and goals. Goal, goal it.
Yes.
And you, Guillermo?
I think one of my biggest achievement is, well, that I have in my life is that I take a fish from a river by fishing with a can of a beer.
Mhm.
You know how to made like a road, but with a can of beer.
Uh-huh.
Um, I have like
Hi, Pamela.
Hello, Miss.
Hi.
Hay una disculpa, perdone.
It's okay, don't worry. I'm going to send you to a breakout room. I mean, we're almost finished. Well, actually, no, let me just go back to them and I'm gonna come back to you, okay? Because
Okay.
we're almost finished, right? Hold on.
Mhm.
Give me just 1 second and I'll be back.
The Western teacher, that here, let's see, the big,
In the picture, you say we will take turns to speak. Teacher, we have to writing in the WhatsApp group.
No, I think Brenda sent it because she cannot use a microphone in Zoom.
okay, okay.
Yeah, she sometimes has problems with the microphone, but no, that's okay. Do you guys finish?
Yeah,
Yes.
Right, so we're gonna come back to the principal room, okay?
yeah. Bye.
Bye. Alrighty. We'll just wait for the rest to come back. And we'll stop. Oh. Alright, I think everybody's back, or no?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm missing anyone. Let's see. Okay. All right. So yes, I think everybody's here. Alrighty. So I was listening to some of your achievements as I was going to the different breakout rooms. So that was interesting. And we're gonna continue from that, and we're gonna focus a little bit on this. It says superhumans, and it says doing the impossible. Okay. Let me show you this. I want you to take a look at these pictures. Okay. What do you see in the pictures?
What's the question, sorry?
What do you see in the pictures?
The message is don't give up.
Okay, so don't give up. That's one. One message. What else?
Difficult conditions.
Okay.
I don't know.
Motivational price.
Okay, so motivational phrases. Very good. Now, you look at the pictures. You told me, don't give up. If difficult situations or conditions, motivation. Doing the impossible. You told me what you understand a bit, but I want you to be more and give more description of this.
Oh,
So,
the phrase, the San
the phrase.
Francisco phrases.
Yes. So now what I'm going to ask you to do is send, again, we're going to do a WhatsApp audio. And I want you to send a definition, your definition of what you understand with doing the impossible. What do you understand about this phrase? Doing the impossible. Okay. you send your audio and you can say something like, to me, doing the impossible is
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Running a marathon 3 times a day, for example, if you want. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you 3-4 minutes. If you cannot use the WhatsApp, you can send a message here in the chat. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But send an audio preferably.
Only one picture or both?
You can give a definition using both pictures if you want.
Okay.
Again, I'm going to be pending on the answers you give. Send the picture.
Mhm. Yeah, it's okay.
I have a phrase for this. It is the miracle, the discipline is the mother of the miracle. So if you wanna do the impossible, you need to be disciplined.
Discipline, yes, definitely. I agree with that.
I have a phrase for this. It is the miracle, the discipline is the mother of the miracle. So if you wanna do the impossible, you need to be disciplined.
All right, it was really
I have a
interesting.
phrase for this. It is the miracle, the discipline is the mother of the miracle. So if you wanna do the impossible, you need to be disciplined.
All right, so Francisco already sent his audio. Now I'm gonna wait for the rest of you guys to send the audio or a message in the WhatsApp, in the chat as well.
I already sent the audio.
Yeah, I already received yours. Yes. Yes, I have it here.
I didn't put the mute
It's okay.
microphone.
All right, very good. So I'm receiving different messages. Good. Let's just wait for the others. Okay, so I'm receiving Sandra and okay, Eric sent a WhatsApp a chat message. Okay, so to try not to give up easily. All right, somebody message and then we'll continue. All right, very good. So now in this case, have you ever felt as if you're not doing the impossible to achieve things or not?
Well, for me,
What about this question that I asked you? Have you ever felt that you're not doing the impossible to achieve things or no?
I don't understand.
Yeah, in this case, talking about doing the impossible. What about the things you need to achieve? Have you done the impossible or have you decided not to do anything? Like, for example, in my case, like preparing carne asada, for me, that was also something impossible because, I mean, I couldn't do it, but I decided to do the impossible for me and actually prepare carne asadas. So I don't know if you have ever done something that is impossible for you.
Maybe me. When I was young, I worked in a paper factory.
Mm-hmm.
And I was young, and my boss, how do you say, put a task or activity
Mm-hmm.
to write numbers of machines in the factory. Write all of numbers of the machines, and one machine is under the molino. How do you say?
Windmill.
And, and this machine have is under the material like like how do you say a masa
Like
viscosa.
okay, like a mass.
And then I have to do to sumergir deep in this material, and I that is impossible to me, but I done that task, that thing.
Okay, so you thought that it was impossible for you to do it, but did you do it in the end?
Yes, it was difficult, but I do in the end.
Okay, so you did it in the end. Okay, so yes, in this case, when we talk about something and we said, doing the impossible is when maybe you have a difficult, I mean, you have to do an activity that is difficult and you say, no, I don't want to do it. It's difficult for me. But in reality, I mean, you have to do it, and if you complete the activity, you're doing the impossible because maybe it was very difficult for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was impossible for me to speak English.
Okay.
I am 40 years old, so I started studying English 7 years ago. And during 40 years, I thought it was impossible for me to speak English.
Okay. But now you're speaking, and you're pretty much having a real conversation now, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yes. What
You
about the rest?
You can do it.
Yes, I
Yes.
agree.
All right, anybody else who wants to share something extra?
Well, studying English is not impossible, let me tell you.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Yes, definitely.
I have 4 or 5 years studying English, and I don't finish it because economic reasons or academic reasons. But anytime is perfect to practice English, and is not complicated, so it doesn't matter the time to practice English.
Exactly.
The another example, the same is the impossible is learning 8 idioms the same time. I don't know.
Like 8 idioms?
Yeah.
Eight languages?
Yes.
Okay,
The same
8.
time. It's impossible, I think.
Okay, but do you think a person can complete these activities if they are motivated or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely. Yes, if they have the motivation and they have the mental, because in here languages like English, German, etc., etc., like studying, you also need mental toughness because you're going to have times where you say like, no, I don't want to do this anymore because I can't. But the mental toughness is, yes, I can do it. I'm going to speak. And that's the mental toughness everybody needs to have.
Yeah. See,
Okay?
I agree.
Yes. Very good. So in this case, moving from this, now we're going to actually go to this part. And in here in the yellow box, I have tell me 2 actions that you have done so far this morning. Okay? I can tell you that I drank coffee 2 minutes ago. Okay? I finished my cup of coffee 2 minutes ago. But I had taken a shower before I drank my coffee. Okay? So I had taken a shower before I drank my coffee. What I want you to do is in the Zoom chat that we have here in Zoom, I want you to send a message, okay, and tell me and the rest of your classmates one action you had done before another action in the past, okay? Tell me one action that you had done before another action in the past. And you can check the example that I put in the green boxes.
Okay.
Okay, check the example and send your idea. And I'm going to read it because I'm going to explain about this in a moment. Okay. Okay. Very good. Very, very early morning cleaning, Iram.
Yeah.
All right.
I have the children to shine.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Also very well, very like early to have breakfast for me, but yes, it happens, Iram. I mean, Guillermo.
Teacher, how are you writing licuado in English?
Shake.
Shake?
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Shake.
Banana shake.
Banana shake, yeah. Or banana milkshake if you want to include the milk. This is why I fed the pets. But I had, but before I had, okay, instead of to clean, Reynaldo, you can say
Okay.
I had cleaned in past. I had cleaned the area.
Okay. I had.
I have cleaned the area.
Okay.
I had okay, I had eat in this case, Francisco, I had eaten breakfast, okay, or I had breakfast, okay. Okay. I had, yes, before I had started, okay. Okay, let's see, I had taken a shower 3 hours ago, but I drank banana shake. Okay, yes. Okay, I'm gonna read, okay, we have one more. So but I had to be inclusive. Okay, very good. So in this case, are we talking about the examples that you're giving me? Are you talking about one action or two actions?
Two actions?
Two actions.
Two actions, right? Okay. Now I want you to, we're gonna continue with this because we're gonna start with this part. I had made my bed before. Okay, yes, very good. Now I have this. I had taken a shower before I drank coffee. And then in the second green box, I had been taking a shower when my dog went out of my house. Okay. I have 1 and 2. And then I have yellow and yellow. The yellow boxes are describing the sentences from the green box. Okay. I want you to tell me which yellow box is describing the green box. Okay. Which box is describing the green box, number 1, and which yellow box is describing the green box, number 2. Okay. Take a moment to read this and tell me which one is which.
The second yellow block is with first green box.
With number 1?
First
Okay.
green is in
Okay.
the yellow box. Yes.
Right. So and then we would say that this one
Yes.
is this.
Because the second green box is present perfect progressive.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
All right. Very good. So progressive, we know that is ing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the box says that the sentence are in present perfect.
Past perfect. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me
I
correct.
think it is past perfect.
Yes, let me correct that part. Hold on, because I was thinking about present perfect when I was doing this.
Yes, past perfect.
Yes,
You
it's,
made me crazy.
oh,
Progressive.
it's okay. Past. It's past perfect. I kept when I was doing this, I was like saying present perfect every time, and it's not present. It's past. So yes, it's past perfect. Okay. As Iram and he mentioned, this one is present, past. You see, past present, past perfect progressive because the ing.
Yes.
And this one is simple because I only have the auxiliary and the verb in past participle.
Yeah.
Now, as you mentioned, this one in here it says it's talking about an event or an action that happened before another action or another event in the past. This is past perfect simple or past perfect progressive.
It's past perfect simple.
Okay. And the other one we have, it's talking about an ongoing process, event or action that happened in the past before another event in the past. So we know exactly. So we know that is this. Now, I'm going to erase these lines. Very good. So I had been taking a shower when my dog went out of my house. Past perfect progressive or past perfect simple?
Progressive.
Progressive. Be taking.
Exactly. When you see ing, it's progressive. And this one is simple. Past perfect simple. Again, one more time. How many actions are there in the green boxes?
2.
2. Okay. So you are aware of this. We have now from this chart, it says describing accomplishments. I want you to tell me, take a moment, read, and I want you to tell me what sentences are in past perfect simple and what sentences are in past perfect progressive.
Which one? Okay.
The first box is past perfect simple.
Yes.
Okay. Very
And
good.
the last three last is progressive.
Okay, very good. So in this case, I'm just gonna put past perfect simple. And this one,
And second paragraph is progressive.
past perfect progressive. Okay.
Okay.
Now, one more time, and I'm going to repeat this question probably a couple of more times. But how many actions are there in every statement or in every sentence?
2.
2. Okay. So for past perfect, simple or progressive, I need at least 2 sentences. Okay. I mean 2 actions. Okay.
Okay.
Now, are they in
It-
present? What?
It couldn't be more than 2.
It can be more than 2, but normally I mean, let's say that we normally use 2, but it can be more than 2.
Okay.
Now, the name says it all, but are they in present or are they in past? What do you think? Are they in present or in past?
In the past.
In the past. Very good. Okay. I have this question though. It says, are the two actions in the sentence in past perfect simple or past perfect progressive?
No.
Okay, so I have no. I already said no, but why not? For example, in here I have, she had turned 45 before she won her first speed reading championship. What sentence from there, what action is in past perfect simple?
Had turned.
Okay, very good. So in this case, this one, she had turned 45. And what about the second statement? This one, what do you think it is? She won her first speed reading world championship. Is it present? Is it past simple? Is it what?
Past.
The one is past simple.
So, in this case, past perfect simple, we use it to talk about an action, this one, that happened before another action in the past, okay? And the same with the progressive. In here I have, he had been meditating for several years, before he decided to climb Mount Everest. What action is past perfect progressive?
Had been meditating.
I've been meditating.
Had been meditating, all right, for several years. And what about he decided to climb Mount Everest? Is it in
For several
present,
years.
in past?
No, it's simple. Past perfect simple.
Are you sure?
Decide.
But is it past perfect simple or past simple?
Past simple.
Past simple.
Yes, exactly. So when we are using past perfect simple like this, or past perfect progressive like this, I need to use this,
Auxiliary.
the auxiliary had, and the verb in past participle, had been an ing, and then
Yes.
past simple, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna check this in a moment anyways. Okay, we're actually gonna go to this. I'm gonna refer this question in this part. Okay, so for past perfect simple, in here, I had taken a shower. This one is this one. Past perfect progressive, I had been taking a shower. What do I need? What do I need to use for me to make a sentence using past perfect simple? What do I need to use? Check this.
The auxiliary had and verb past.
Okay, so I need the auxiliary had and the verb. Is it in simple past or in past participle?
Simple past.
Simple past.
Are you sure?
Don't ask me that, teacher.
All right, so we're gonna check that in a moment. Hold on. And what about past perfect progressive? What do I need to form a sentence using past perfect progressive?
The auxiliary had been.
Uh-huh.
ing.
ing. Very good. So here it is, and this is important because we're gonna check. So for past perfect progressive, I need a subject, which is this. It can be you, he, she, whatever you're talking about. I need had. This is important. You need to put had, okay? Because it's past perfect. And then I need the verb in past participle. So we need to study the verbs in past participle, okay?
Okay.
And the difference for the progressive is that I have subject, I have an auxiliary, had been, as Sandra said, but the verb is ing because it's continuous, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Questions with this part?
Okay.
No.
No question.
All right. What about the rest? Questions with this?
No.
Okay.
Teacher.
Yes.
One question. The main difference between past perfect or present perfect is only the auxiliary had.
It is, but in here we're talking about.
Yeah, it's events or action in the past and things in the past.
Yes, pretty much. It's that.
The auxiliary in past.
In past, yes. But in here is like the one of the other things that is important is that we're talking about two actions. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
One happened before another, but the two actions are in the past.
Or in the past, yeah. Okay.
But one action happened before another.
And in the present perfect is one action in the past but continue in the present or affect in present. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But right now, forget about present perfect. We're gonna focus on past perfect for now.
Past perfect, yeah.
Okay. Now, so nobody has questions with this, correct?
Correct.
Okie dokie. So now we're gonna do this.
Sorry.
Yes.
Always is two actions in the past. Always.
Yes.
In past perfect. Okay.
One is in past perfect, and the other action has to be in simple past.
Simple, yeah.
So, any other question that you may have?
Oh, I think.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna practice right now before we actually leave the class. We're gonna do different activities. So I have this, and if you have your book with you, let me tell you what page it is. Give me a second. It's on page 66. It has to be 66. No, 67. Sorry. It is activity 5.6, but I'm gonna show this one. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3 sentences. Okay. They can be in past perfect, simple, or past perfect progressive. Read and then write the best option that you think corresponds to each sentence, okay?
Okay.
So answer this part first.
Okay.
What page?
It's page 67.
67.
Yeah, 67, activity 5.6.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready.
All right, let me just wait for the others.
Page.
67.
Okay, thank you.
Ready?
All right. Everybody ready? The rest?
Ready.
Yes.
Okay. So in this case, number one is she what?
She had turned.
Turner.
Uh-huh. So she had,
Turn.
okay, hold on. It's
Turn.
not gonna work for me. I need to use this because the marker is not the best.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, she had turned 40 when she learned to speed read. Okay, everybody agrees?
Yes.
Very good. Number two, he
He had been studying
I'll be running.
Eastern philosophy. Studying.
Okay. All right.
He had been
Yes,
studying.
he had been studying Eastern philosophy for several years when, in the winter of 1979, he decided to jump into some icy water. Okay. And then
He had been running regularly since kindergarten and
exactly.
completed his first marathon.
All right, very good. Everybody agrees with these answers?
Yes.
Okay. So in this case, I'm going to go to here. So we have he, this one is number one, and number two, and number three. We're gonna focus in this part, this one first. Turn, okay, this is turned, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
With imagination.
yes. In here we have, she had turned 40 when she learned to speed read. How many actions are there in this sentence?
Two.
Two actions, right?
Yes.
So what action was first? She had turned 40 or she learned to speed read?
She had turned 40.
Uh-huh. So normally when we use past perfect, is the first action because it's the action that is before the second action.
Yes.
Okay. So past perfect or past perfect progressive is normally the first action that we do before the second action in the sentence. The same in here. We have he had been studying. We have two activities because he also decided to jump. But what was first? He had been studying or did he jump?
Did he jump?
Are you sure?
The
What,
free
Yeah.
what was?
had been studying is the free section.
Exactly. So the first action is he had been studying Eastern philosophy, sorry, and then he decided to jump into some icy water. Okay, so
Yes.
this happens first, and then this was the second. Yes?
Could we
Yes.
finish in the same time?
It could have been at the same time. No, because one action had to be done first. But they could have done it, or this person could have done it the same day or the same hour. But maybe he had been studying Eastern philosophy like 2 minutes before he decided to jump.
Yeah, okay.
So one action is first, and then he does another activity.
Okay.
Okay? Everybody understands with this?
Yes, and the second action always are the finish the sentences, or maybe is the first.
Yeah, they can switch. They can be first. This like the past simple can be first, and then you can finish with past perfect.
Okay.
And the third one we have, he had been running regularly since kindergarten and completed his first marathon before he graduated from high school. What action happened first? He had been running or he graduated from high school?
Had been running.
From high school.
What happened first?
Running.
It have running is
Regularly.
the action, no? Or
Yes. So the first action is he had been running since kindergarten. This is first. And then he graduated high school. Correct?
Correct.
focus the before word.
Yes, you have to also focus on the next words. So before I continue, what questions do you have with past perfect and past perfect progressive? Remember, next Saturday is the quiz. No questions?
No.
No, for the
Okay.
moment.
All right. So this is what I'm going to ask you to do. In your book, on the same page, we have the next activity. And it says, complete the sentences, sorry. Circle the correct words. So I have number one. It says, we're going to do number one as an example. And then you do from 3 to 5.
Okay.
It says, Shakuntala Devi had been performing around the world for more than 50 years before she was studied by psychologist Arthur Jensen. What do you think?
Admin.
Exactly. Okay. Shakuntala Devi had been performing around the world, very good, for more than 50 years, etc., etc., etc. So this one is good. Now, please do from number 2 to number 5. Like Sandra said, read and focus on the next words so you can answer correctly. Whatever question you have, I'm here. When you finish, let me know.
I finished, I think.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna wait for the others and then we check.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, let me just wait for the rest. Are you done?
Finish.
Okay.
Okay.
The rest of the students, are you finished or do you need some more time?
I finished.
Okay. So number 2, who wants to help me read number 2? If you have the answer, it's okay. If you don't have the answer, don't worry. But who can help me read?
Me.
Okay.
Saginat Kanapiyeva have been lifting heavy weights for more than 60 years before she finally received the world's strongest Granny Award.
Okay.
Agree.
Have been lifting and received.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Number 3, who wants to help me read number 3?
Me,
Okay.
when Lynn Carnassus had started the New York Marathon, he ran more than 2,050 I don't know, say
Kilometers.
kilometers in the previous 49 days.
Okay. Do you guys agree?
I think it's hard started and then no, I think it's started and then had already run.
Yes. Me too.
All right. So yes, in this case, it would be when Dean Carnassus started,
Started,
he had already run
run. Yeah.
2,050 kilometers in the previous 49 days.
Okay.
Okay. So what action happened first? Did he start in New York or did he run the marathon? I mean, sorry, did he run the kilometers?
He ran the kilometers.
Yes.
It's the first activity.
The first action.
Yes, the
Correct.
first action, exactly.
Okay.
So this one is first. And then the result is this. Very good. Number 4, who wants to help me read number 4? If you have the, okay, yeah.
Anna Young hadn't shown special reading ability before the taught herself speed reading.
Okay, so Ann Jones hadn't shown ability before she taught herself speed reading. Do you guys agree?
I agree.
Yes.
Okay, so what action happened first? Hadn't shown or she taught?
Hadn't shown.
Hadn't shown.
Very good. And then this one. And I can read number 5. It says Isao Machi
Had
begun.
Sorry.
Had begun.
Had begun.
Yes. He's training when he was 5 years old. And that's it.
There because the second action was 5 years old. Yeah. Or,
Well, actually, in this one, it says yes. It's because this one is like not necessarily the 5 years, but yes. In actually, I mean, yeah. This is the reason why, because this is simple past, and
Yeah.
this one is, I mean, pretty much the action that he started around that time.
Okay. I agree. And in the number 4, you write number 1 in top is number 2. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
it's number 2, but you know what? The mouse. I'm not good with the movement of the mouse, but it's number 2. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. Questions that you have with this, because we're going to start doing some speaking activities.
No.
And the number 5, when say he's training, maybe be he's to train.
No, in this case, it would be he began his training, because training is an activity. Or he began. Well, no, yes, sorry. You can say he began to train, or he began his training.
Yes.
Yes. Very good. So in this case, to continue with this, this one specifically, I'm going to leave you guys to do for homework, because it's gonna help you do, well, prepare a little for the quiz. But we're going to do this, okay? We're actually going to start with past perfect and past perfect progressive, the 2 of them, okay? This is what I'm going to ask you to do. You're going to read the next sentences. These are the sentences, okay? From A to G. And you're going to match them with the correct answer. The answers are from number 1 to number 7, okay? Like I said, for example, it says in here, when I came back from my summer holiday, I got an electric bill for $3,000 or 3,000 pesos. So in here, you decide what is the best answer that matches this description. Okay?
Okay.
For now, I want you to do it individually, and then you're going to compare with, well, actually, no, sorry. You're gonna first work individually, and then you're going to work in pairs to compare your answers in breakout rooms. Okay?
Okay.
But, yes. But you know what? No, I'm gonna change that. Let's do it in pairs. I think it can help a lot if you practice in pairs. So let me send the picture to the WhatsApp group, okay? Give me 1 second. Chat here. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for you guys to decide what is the best answer that connects all of the options. And I'm going to separate you in breakout rooms. All right, accept the invitation, and I'm going to see you in 5 more minutes, okay?
Okay.
Work with that and decide what's the best option.
Okay.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what thing is the first option for letter A? Or I don't know, maybe any sentence.
Mm,
For example, the letter G. I left some bread on the kitchen table last night, but this morning I had gone. I think it's the number 1. Rats had eaten it. I don't know if you are agree or have another sentence.
yes, I agree. And the letter A, I think it's the number 6. You forgotten to turn off the air condition before you went away.
Yes, I agree.
Number 5, no? You forgot to plug in?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
yeah.
yeah?
The number 5, letter B.
No. Let it be.
Yes. Last night I heard a noise outside my house at 2 a.m. There men were walking down the street singing loud.
Last night I heard a noise outside my house at 2 a.m. 3 men
The left window
walking down to what number?
number 3.
3 and letter B.
E.
Last night I heard a noise outside my
I think
it's
left
number one, no? Rats
rats.
eating it.
Um,
Mm,
I left some bread in the kitchen table last night, but this morning it has gone. I think G is rats had eaten.
They say, last night I heard a noise outside my
Yes.
house at 2 a.m.
Yes.
3 men were walking down the street singing loudly.
Yes. I think it's number 3
Number 3?
because she heard
Okay.
the noise.
Okay. And let it be.
Letter B, I think is eating too much at lunch, or I don't know. They been drinking.
I rarely sleep the
Or letter E, they've been drinking, maybe.
Okay. Letter 4. Number 4. And then let it be number 4. Well, because I feel really sleep this afternoon. They had been drinking. No?
No.
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 When I got
I
that
think the number 5, the letter B. I left really sleep this afternoon if you forget to plug in. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Letter D with the number 6. I couldn't turn on my computer this morning. You'll forget to plug in it.
Oh, yes.
Uh, And the letter A, no, letter E can be the number 3.
She been baking a cake. Okay. I call and letter D. I contour on my computer.
The number 1. Let it if. No, encontró a las ratas comiendo.
This is letter G. I left some bread in the kitchen table last night, but
Yes.
this.
Okay, yes.
I think letter F is the window open.
I found the flat.
The number 4.
Number 3.
I think.
La letter if. Please.
Letter F.
F.
Letter F is number 3.
Number 3.
And the letter E, what number is?
The letter E is number 4.
4, okay.
Okay.
And the letter D, I controlled on my computer this morning is the
Yeah, finish.
5, the number 5, letter D.
Yeah. No, number.
Okay, let me just wait for the others to come back. And
E, but I don't know. Oh no.
all right, so everybody's here now. We're gonna check. And letter A, sorry. It says when I came back from my summer holiday, I got an electric bill for $3,000.
Yeah.
Why? What happened first that this occurred?
Number 6.
The number 6.
You forgotten to turn off the air condition before you went away.
Exactly. Okay. So because I forgot to turn the air conditioning, I received the bill. That's true. Letter B, I felt really sleepy this afternoon.
Number 3.
Number 7.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 7. Exactly.
Number 7.
So it's what we say, mal del puerco. So that's pretty much it. You had been eating too much at lunch. Yes.
The hand of work.
Yes. All right. Then we have letter C. Yes. When I got home, my sister had flour on her hands.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Yes.
She's been baking.
Yeah.
She had been baking. So this happened first, and then this second. I couldn't turn on my computer this morning.
Number 5.
5. You forgotten to plug it.
Very good. Letter E, it says, last night I heard a noise outside my house at 2 a.m. 3 men were walking down the street singing loudly.
Number 4.
They had been drinking. Very good. Letter F, sorry. When I got home, I found my flat or my department had been burglared.
Number 3.
3. You left the window open.
Exactly. So I left the window open and somebody robbed me. And the last one, I left some bread on my kitchen table last night, but this morning it had gone.
Number 1.
Rats had eaten it.
Yeah.
Bread. I know. All right. So now in here, what questions do you have? What questions do you have? Okay. So the important thing is that we need to identify that first these actions happened first, and then these were the second actions that happened in the past, okay?
Okay.
Yes or no?
More or less.
Okay, what's the question you have?
The numbers is the first action.
Yes. They happened first before these actions, the actions, the letters. The numbers happened first before the actions from the letters.
Yes.
And every action happened in the past. But like I said, we cannot say that the two actions happened at the same time. They were in the past, but one action had to be first and the other had to be second. So the numbers, the actions in the numbers are the first actions in the past, and then the actions in the letters are the second actions, but in the past as well.
Yes.
Yes, Ceci?
So if the sentence are writing in past perfect progressive, always be the first action?
Yes, if you use past perfect, simple or progressive, that means it is the first action that happened in the past. And then to complete your sentence, let's say, the second sentence that you use is the second action in the past, but you have to only use simple past.
Okay.
Like in here, for example, let's see, let me give you one. For example, number 2, it says, she had been baking a cake when I got home because I saw my sister had flour on her hands. So
okay.
The sister first was baking the cake, and then when the person got home, she saw that she had flour in the hands. So she had been baking when I got home. That
okay.
was yes?
Yes.
All right.
The answer have a past, the past perfect simple and past perfect progressive, and the letter is only is past.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So we're gonna move from this. We have we're gonna do 2 more activities before I let you go. And well, let's forget about working pairs. Let's do it here in the group. I want you to take a moment, think about this morning, specifically this morning, okay, or yesterday's activities. And in a piece of paper or in your notebook, if you have your notebook with you, I want you to write 2 sentences, okay? 2 sentences describing different actions you had done or that happened before another action in the past. So we are only going to use past perfect simple, okay? For example, I had taken a shower before I drank coffee. This happened first, and then this was the second activity. I had done exercise before I took a shower. So this happened first, and this happened second. Or I can tell you that I had cooked some eggs before I prepared my coffee. So this happened first, and then this was the second. Take a moment, and in a piece of paper, I want you to write 2 sentences describing an action that you had done before another action in the past. And then you're going to tell us this action.
Okay.
When you finish, let me know, okay?
I have two sentences and I write in the chat.
No, if you finished,
In,
you don't have to write them in the chat. You're gonna share them with us when the rest is finished. So you're gonna speak later.
okay.
Mhm. What about the rest? Are you ready? Okay, so Francisco also finished.
In the chat.
No, we're going to speak in a moment.
Okay.
Mhm. Okay, Sandra, Ceci, are you ready? Brenda, Pamela? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So we're gonna start. I want you to let's see. Okay, Brenda. Okay, very good. So, well, Iram, you were the first one to finish. Please tell us about your actions.
Okay. I have washed the dishes before I prepared the breakfast, and I had prepared the breakfast before I ate dessert.
Okay, very good. Sandra, can you give us the sentences you have?
I had asleep in my bed before the alarm went off.
Okay, very good. Reynaldo?
Sí. I had to the homework before I sleep, before I set up, and I had to take a shower before doing my homework, and I had to eat breakfast before doing the homework.
Okay. just remember in this case, be careful because you're saying, for example, I had to take, and we are not using to take. You have to use the verb in past participle. I had taken, I had done, I had eaten. Okay?
Okay.
So pay attention to that. Yes. Cecilia?
I have just one teacher.
It's okay, don't worry with one.
I had taken a shower before I drank a shake.
Okay. Yes. Very good. Pamela, can you give us one example?
Yes, I have listened to music before I finish my homework.
Okay. Yes. Very good. Eric, do you have an example?
Yes. I had eat my breakfast before I took a shower.
Okay. So I had eaten my breakfast before I took a shower. Very good. Francisco, can you speak?
Yes,
Okay. Can you give us an example?
I had seen the news before I had breakfast. I had cleaned my computer before I turned it on.
All right. Very good. Yes. And Brenda, can you share your answers with us? Your sentences? Okay. All right. Let's just wait for Brenda to write. Yeah. If you can, yes. Or okay, hold on. You send it here.
I had cooked my food before I started the English class.
All right. No, it's okay. Perfect. I already received your answer. Very good. Now, I need you to tell me if you have questions with this before I continue with the final activity because we're going to practice past perfect progressive. Questions with this?
No.
What about the rest?
No questions.
No question.
Okay. So remember, the important thing is that you need to remember the verbs. So I am going to recommend definitely to go back and check the previous books you have so you can check the list of the verbs, okay? Very good. Okay, this is going to be our last activity. It says complete the sentence in the past perfect tense, in this case, past perfect simple or past perfect progressive, whatever you prefer. But you have to use your own ideas, okay? So in here it says, for example, I couldn't find the restaurant because I had used a different map. Or I failed the English exam because I had been playing Nintendo when the teacher was explaining. Or I didn't wake up on time because I had slept at 5 a.m. this morning. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to work. You're going to work in pairs if possible. And I want you, because you're going to work in breakout rooms, and I want you to invent as many possibilities as you can, okay, from this examples. They can be past perfect simple, they can be past perfect progressive, okay? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Hey, I'm going to send you this picture so you can have it. And please pay attention to the verbs that you use because they have to be past perfect, past participle. All right, there we go. And I'm going to separate you guys. Okay, Cecilia and Sandra, you two are going to be in the same group?
Yes.
Pamela and Iram, you two are going to work together? Pamela, Iram, and Eric, you three are going to work together. And then Francisco, Reynaldo, and Brenda, you're going to work together, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. You can go to the breakout room.
I contest. Yeah or no? I confirm the restaurant because I lost in the because before I lost the street.
I couldn't find the restaurant because I have no internet. I had no internet.
No internet. Okay.
Yes, for the Google Maps.
Okay. I failed the English exam because I don't study to the exam.
You didn't study?
Yeah.
Okay.
You?
I failed the English exam because I don't know.
I have left the clothes.
Yes, I have been losing in the streets.
Okay. And I failed the English exam because I had studied
Uh-huh.
a lot.
I have studied a lot.
I had much lunch because I had eaten a lot of lunch. Yes, I couldn't sleep because I had eaten a lot of lunch. Okay. I want to watch a movie.
I have lost the another one, ¿no?
Yes.
Para no repetir. muchas veces la palabra cell phone.
Okay. Mm, I agree with my girlfriend or boyfriends because
¿Dónde está esa?
The
Es
second.
invented.
No,
Okay.
no.
No?
It's
No.
here.
The sentence. The tense.
Yeah.
Yeah?
In the
Okay.
first one, a little bottom.
Okay. See, yeah, the orange color. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I argued with my girlfriend because I don't like I don't like she.
We finish?
Yes. Or other example. I didn't wake up on time because finish.
Let's finish.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna pretty much finish the class. Let's just wait for the rest to come back. I have to explain something though. I think everybody's here. Okay. So just to kind of finish up, I do want to listen to some examples before I explain something. So, okay, I'm gonna start with you, Ceci, because you're the first on my list. So can you give us one example?
Yes. Oh my God, I don't see the, yes. I failed the English exam because I have studied, no, this is incorrect, sorry. I couldn't find the restaurant because I have been losing the streets.
Okay, very good. Eric, can you give us one example?
I agreed with
Yes.
my boyfriend because he let me.
Okay, he had left you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, sorry.
Yes. I failed the English exam because I hadn't studied a lot.
Okay, so you hadn't studied a lot. Very good. Francisco, can you give us one example?
Yes. I couldn't sleep because I ate too much before go to bed.
Okay, so before I have eaten, remember we're practicing past perfect. So before I had eaten.
Past participle.
Past participle, yes. Iram?
Yes, I couldn't find the restaurant because I hadn't had internet in my cell phone.
Okay, very good. Reynaldo?
Okay, I failed the English exam because I don't pay to present the quiz.
Okay, because okay, instead of I don't pay, because I hadn't paid.
Okay, I hadn't.
Paid.
Sorry.
Okay, it's okay. But let's just focus on that. And Pamela, can you give us one example? Or Brenda? Okay. Then,
I wanted to watch a movie.
you want what, sorry? Okay, I think she's not there. They're not here. Okay. Okay. All right, no, I think we're missing them. Okay, so before I finished with this and I let you go, what questions do you guys have with this?
No questions.
No
Okay.
question.
No.
Now in this case, right now we pretty much finished the unit. We are going to have a quiz next Saturday. So you're going to start. The thing is that this is the thing. I'm not going to be here next week. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stay in my house, but I do have some vacation time. So during the week and next Saturday, I'm not going to be available for the classes. Another teacher is going to teach you the class or give you the class on Saturday. You are going to start with some review. You are going to continue with the quizzes because you have two quizzes, and then you're going to finish with a part of the next unit. Okay. So just for you to have that in mind, because you're not going to see me next class. You're going to have another teacher for next Saturday, only for next Saturday. Okay.
What teacher will be?
I'm not sure. I don't think that they haven't told me what is the teacher. But I sent the material to the teacher, so you're probably going to see some similar things that we do. So you shouldn't have a problem. But whatever thing you have, whatever question you have, you can ask me. I'm not gonna be able to answer fast, but I will answer through the WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and the writing section, teacher?
The writing, we finished it. It was actually one of the homeworks that you did. The making the comparison.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty much that. It's talk about achievements and comparing people and achievements.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. I am going to, and I'm gonna show you this. I already put in Google Classroom. I mean, I have the writing in here. If you haven't done it, you can do it. But then I also put some activities for you to practice past perfect and past perfect progressive. Okay, so you can access in here Google Classroom, and then you have 1, 2, 3 activities for you to practice past perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, they are in there. I am going to put the presentation that we did as well in the Google Classroom. So every PowerPoint that I have, I'm gonna put it in there. And I think that will be it. The only thing I do want to remind you, remember, we have the presentations. Remember we did the presentations last course?
Yes.
This course, we're gonna do the presentation again, but it's going to be for August the 8th.
Okay.
Okay.
You can select these different these different topics. If you want, you can talk about an achievement in your life. What have you done? How did it happen? Okay, you can talk about that. You can create a PowerPoint presentation, whatever you want. You can talk about something you want to achieve for yourself in the future. Okay, again, it's about you. Or if you want to create a presentation to talk about a person you admire, or because of his or her achievements, what did he do? What did she do? Explain. Or if you want to explain how to reach a goal and why is it so important. Okay.
Okay.
You have these 4 different topics. Select whatever you want and create your presentation. The presentation is going to be for August the 8th. Okay. But I'm gonna explain to you guys, or I'm gonna be sending messages for this on WhatsApp. Okay. So for now, that's it. I'm going to let you go. Whatever questions you have, please send me a WhatsApp message. Again, I'm not gonna be available for the classes, but whatever question you have, I'm going to be there. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So have a wonderful weekend, a good week, and I'm gonna let you go right now.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, you too. Thank you, Brenda. Bye-bye.